There you go. Okay.
Let's go here.
Go.
Whoa, Panther. I mean, when I first saw your art, this is sort of what I first saw, okay? And I saw your frames, and I'll tell you the truth, you know, I've seen it before, but the way you put it in there, I don't know, it's just with the holes, the mirrors, the gold streaks, and I know you do a lot of the hair that's like really stringy. You know, that's after some of the great masters. I can name quite a few that have those type of string things, you know, that are going on. Tell me why you did that one, and tell me a little bit about it so I can better appreciate it.
Well, actually the base of it, it's actually reminiscent of Michelangelo's frescoes.
Yeah.
And I've taken that concept and then sculpted three-dimensionally. This particular piece is entitled Window to the Soul, where I wanted her to be able to look out and pull
like
that out of everyone, and that's why I have the mirrors in there to kind of have that reflection as well.
You know why I like that you called it Window of the Soul? Because usually the window of the soul is just between your own eyes, and you did that. It's like, I'm seeing out right here. And it's just her perspective, you know? You got the window of the soul thing down, okay? That looks good. Tell me about this.
The siren.
This to me, for your previous work, I'm saying that, you know, the way that you came through time,
Right.
this was sort of a lot of the stuff I saw a few years ago, you know, and I know it's very popular. I know how many you've sold. It's just that I don't think you're going to keep continuing to do it because you keep, you know, progressing. So there's very limited amount of this type of look left, right?
Right.
I mean, there's only a few left. I know that from the show. Go ahead and tell me why you do these things.
Well, this is a siren. I grew up on a boat, so I tend to do a lot of aquatic things.
You grew up on a boat?
I did, yeah.
Where?
Going through the Trent Severn, the St. Lawrence Seaway, around Nova Scotia, and to the Bahamas.
Where else? To the Bahamas?
Yeah.
Wow! What'd you do? How old were you?
And by the time I was 17, we were off the boat.
Oh, so all the way up to 17 you're on a boat?
On and off, yeah.
So you know all about washing with no water, right?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me about the ship. What about this two-master in the background here with all the sheets?
Well, this is the thing, you know, seeing when you're on the boat and you have a lot of time to imagine mermaids and sirens. So this is kind of my interpretation of the sailor that falls in love with maybe some kind of sea creature that he thinks he saw.
Oh my God.
And goes ahead and scribbles this rendering down and rolls it up in a bottle, and you find it. And that's why I adhered the canvas here first, and then I did my rendering and tore it up on some edges, so it's like just something you found in a bottle. And
wow, you know what? Why I'm so glad that you described that to me, because you know, I have my own interpretation, like everyone. Everything resonates differently with every person. But once you told me that story, I'm there. Okay, I'm like, okay, yeah, and I'm swept up in the waves, and I'm swept up in the moment. I'm like, whoa! And what's really so cool about all this art brute thing over here, it's like you don't know what she's dreaming of and all the other things that could happen there.
Sirens are quite dangerous. So right now the ship is okay, but that's what they did, is they lured them up onto the rocks.
Oh my.
So she's just coming up from under the water with a breath.
I get it. You know what, if I stood back and looked at that a little longer than us just walking around looking at your pieces, I may have seen that right away. But I wanted you to say, you know, tell me what you think. I get it. I mean, right away I'm like, oh my gosh, she is luring them into things. What action, what movement. What a great way to do it with the art group style like that. I really, with her hair and the waves going together, you just, I can see the ship going right into the rocks because of her. I get it. That's pretty cool. Oh, this is the one. So many people I heard